What's up, YouTube? It's the Movie Detective, and I'm here to inspect, dissect, and give you an introspective look into the world of movies, anime, and TV. We have a very special video for you today. We're going to be diving in the Spider-Man No Way Home official trailer. It just dropped. The movie comes out in 4 months, but we just got the first trailer, and it's been a lot of hype, a lot of anticipation, a lot of expectations going into this movie. And without further ado, let's dive right into the video. So what I gauged from the trailer is that Spider-Man is dealing with the consequences of having his identity revealed to the world. And he wants to change that. He goes to Doctor Strange and says, hey, can you make everyone forget that Peter Parker was ever Spider-Man, or like go back in time or change the whatever? Doctor Strange does some sort of a spell and shit pops off from there. Basically, I think, Doctor Strange probably caused in his spell, he probably caused some sort of nexus event, and Peter and Doctor Strange go on their adventure from there. So what are my initial thoughts of the trailer? I'm a bit underwhelmed. I'm not going to lie to you guys. And let's have a conversation about expectations, because there was a lot of talk online, before this trailer. There was a lot of anticipation, a lot of build up to this trailer. And people were talking about, oh my God, I saw the leaked trailer and Tobey Maguire shows up. Toby, is that Toby?
僕はトビー。なんちって。
Oh my God, is that Andrew Garfield? Oh my God, it's the best movie of all time. And that's my fault for believing in the hype, for listening to the hype, for paying attention to all the other stuff that goes into the movie, as opposed to just waiting for the trailer and judging the trailer or judging the movie from the trailer. And I didn't do that. I was expecting Tobey Maguire to show up and Andrew Garfield and where's Jamie Foxx and all these characters that, the internet was hyping up like they were going to be in there. They were nowhere to be seen. So therefore, I'm a bit underwhelmed because now I have expectations. And there were too many scenes I just saw with, Spider-Man. He was talking on the roof with Mary Jane. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I like those quiet scenes, quiet moments, but it doesn't appear to me that you're going to have enough time to service all the characters that are supposed to be in this movie. All the characters they said were supposed to be in this movie. It doesn't sound like to me you're going to have enough time to service all of these characters and have quiet time on the roof with Peter Parker and Mary Jane. That it doesn't look like it to me. And if I see scenes like that in the trailer, I'm like, what is this movie even going to really be like? Is it really going to have all these characters, or is it just going to be some sort of cameo situation? If it's a cameo situation, I'm going to be pretty disappointed because I want Tobey Maguire to show up and be a major part of the film. He is my favorite Spider-Man. To me, he is still the quintessential Spider-Man. That when I think of Spider-Man, I think of Tobey Maguire and Green Goblin. And I saw the little Green Goblin thing. That was nice. And I saw Doc Ock show up at the end. So I'm sure they're going to get to it. But they didn't show much in the trailer, and I don't expect them to show it the whole movie. I'm glad they didn't show Tobey Maguire. I'd rather see him in the movie show up. I'd rather see him like that and be surprised. But I want him to have a major role. I don't want him to just be a cameo that shows up, and that's why they didn't spoil it in the trailer, because he's just there for 5 seconds. That's what I'm afraid of, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to service all these characters. Now they did it in Civil War. Now, Civil War was a masterpiece of a movie, and they were able to give Spider-Man a story arc. It's a very small story arc, but it was still a nice little story arc. The Iron Man, damn, he had a hell of a story arc. Captain America, ooh, the pain. Having to choose between two of your best friends. I mean, that's a story arc. Am I right? Am I right about that? Bucky. Oh my God, you killed Iron Man's parents, bro? That's a story arc. You know what I mean? He went through things. He changed as a man. And then we see him in Captain Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And he is they built a great character. That's a great character. Now, they were able to balance, and that was like 3 or 4 characters that they had in Civil War. Like there was probably 10, 12 characters, and they all, had their moments, I would say. Do I think a similar movie was made for this Spider-Man 3? Well, I don't know. Are the Russo brothers directing it? I don't think so. So I'm a little concerned. It may be a little crowded. It may be crowded. And especially I seen on the internet, and people were showing, images of Sandman and all these other characters. I'm like, wait. Sandman's gonna be in this one? Sandman? That guy from Spider-Man 3? All that shit. Matter of fact, look, you can bring Sam Raimi's characters back from Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2, but you can save all that bullshit from Spider-Man 3. You can save all that bullshit. I was just saying, we don't have enough time to develop all of these characters and manage all of these characters and give all these characters the proper screen time. But we're going to give screen time to the Sandman from Spider-Man 3? I don't think so, Doc. If that's the case, I am going to be very disappointed in this movie, because you can keep Sandman. And to be honest with you, I know he's going to be in it, but to be honest with you, Electro from Amazing Spider-Man 2, you can save him as well. There are other characters that I would like to see in this movie before all of them, before any of them. I like the Lizard Man from Amazing Spider-Man more than I liked Jamie Foxx's Electro. I'm being honest. The character they really need to bring back, and I hope he is in it, and I don't know if he is or not. I really haven't looked at the cast list or anything like that. I'm trying to avoid spoilers. And like I said, I didn't watch any of the leaked trailers. So I'm just really constricting my thoughts to this trailer. But so who I really want to come back. I really want to see Vulture come back. Vulture from the first movie of this trilogy. Like, it's a trilogy. It's time to wrap this trilogy up. And I think it would serve the story right if Vulture were to return, as opposed to Sandman from Spider-Man 3, for sure. I'm abso-fucking-lutely. Because first of all, Sam Raimi, if you didn't know this, Sam Raimi had plans for Vulture in Spider-Man 4. Now, we know that Sam Raimi is about to be directing this Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. So if they were to even reintroduce Vulture in this Spider-Man 3, and then Vulture shows up in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness with Sam Raimi at the helm, and then we can get maybe some of the vision that he had for Vulture in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Because I would like to see Sam Raimi's take on that character. I would also like to see Morbius. I know Morbius was supposed to come out back in like the summer of 2020, and it would have came out before Spider-Man No Way Home. So I would have liked to see Morbius get introduced in his movie, and then, hey, he shows up in Spider-Man No Way Home, and then we can start introducing characters like Blade and Morbius and Black Cat, and have that, sector of Spider-Man's universe get brought to life, because I want to see Spider-Man interact with Blade. I want to see Spider-Man interact with Daredevil, and that brings me to another point. We need to see that Daredevil and that Kingpin from Netflix. That's what we need. That's what we need to see. Fuck Sandman. Fuck that. Fuck Electro even. I'm sorry, Jamie Foxx. I'd rather see Daredevil from Netflix or Kingpin from Netflix. I hope they choose these characters wisely, and I hope they give screen time to the characters that we want to see. That's all. That's really my only concern. Outside of that, I thought the trailer looked okay. Like, the movie looks beautiful. It looks like it has some Inception stuff going on, some trippy stuff, kind of similar to what we've seen in Doctor Strange. I think the movie is going to be a very solid movie. I think it could be overcrowded, and I think it can get a little sloppy if they don't, give us what we actually want. I'm glad the trailer didn't show too much. I'm not complaining about the trailer. I'm just telling you, based on what I'm seeing, I'm underwhelmed. I don't expect them to, tell me everything about the movie or show me every surprise that's in the movie, in the trailer. I don't want that. I probably won't even watch the second trailer because the movie's only 4 months away. It's likely going to get delayed, but as of right now, the movie's only 4 months away. So I'm probably not going to be watching another trailer of this. So based on this trailer, I'm underwhelmed. We'll see what happens with the actual movie. I hope the movie is much better than this trailer. I hope. So that's all I really have for you today. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. Make sure you comment, share this bitch, and subscribe to my channel for more quality content coming soon to a laptop near you. I've been the Movie Detective, and I'm here to inspect, dissect, and give you an introspective look into the world of movies, TV, and anime. Peace. Oh yeah. By the way, I'm about to start dropping some weekly content. So make sure you really subscribe to this because we're about to hit this ball rolling.
I'm talking about sampling records.
Hopped in the booth, nigga, tell me what the word is. I won't sign a deal, they can't tell me what my worth is. My team deep, think my corpse is back. They say that real rap is dead, I think rap is back. Think that they lied to you, I got my finger on a pulse. Single for a little, oh that's little more than lost. Usain Bolt these jokes like relays. And in slow motion, catch the laugh on the replay. Just to tell you how I really feel, tell you how I feel inside. Do this for the feeling when you really die. I told my niggas take the cap off that. Pack it backwards, I might just have to backpack rap. Used to be scared just to play my music compared to the ones who do it. Wanted to be the best and see the future that I influence. And now I'm looking up and now they're giving up. And now niggas are starving and now that ain't enough. I mean, how many of y'all niggas can say that you found success and it's not measured in dollars?